Hello, hello, hello. My name is Mandee. I'm with GymRa today here in this gorgeous, gorgeous space. No, it's not a green screen. We are here for a 30-minute strength unilateral, aka single-sided strength workout today. 3 blocks of work, 4 movements in each block. They're single-sided, so really, secrets, it's just 2 pieces of work within each one. Of course, there's always going to be a core element to all of these things. I'm using 5s and 8s today. Feel free to use whatever dumbbells feel good on your body, and you can always do it body weight as well. All bodies are welcome. We're going to warm up for about 3.5 minutes, so go ahead and find some space within your space. Take a deep breath in and let it out. 3.5 minutes to get us started. Reach the arms overhead, plug those shoulders in, turn the palms back, and exhale the arms down to the sides. Good. Inhale the arms overhead, turn the palms back, and exhale down to the sides. One more time. Deep breath in, reach up, look up, exhale, pull towards the sides. Awesome. From here, this is cardio free, but we are going to get our heart rate up with a little side step. So as I sidestep, I'm circling my elbows behind me to activate my back muscles. So really trying to squeeze that big kindergarten fat pencil between my shoulder blades. And I know that's not visual for you. Let me turn around so you can show you my back. Squeeze and squeeze. So you get that idea. The shoulders are going to go ahead and stay packed. Yes? Yes. We've got a couple more here. Yes, last one. Both sides. And I'd love us to give a nice big side bend stretch. Pull it back in through center. Side bend to stretch. So I'm really exaggerating this side bend through the side body on my left. Perhaps that's your right. Pull across the torso. Yeah. So I'm really trying to find a nice bend without the rotation aspect. Last one on this side, and let's switch it up. Some of you are probably like, Mandee's wearing a hat. That's weird. It is weird. I think I've worn a hat like 3 times in my life. Not a hat person per se, because I got a little head, but the sun. It's so strong today. Thankfully, we've got some wind, so let's get that wind in the sails and really get moving. Last side bend. Join me in a little plie. So bring your feet nice and wide apart, turn your toes out. Drop into that plie. Exhale to lift your way up. Good. Inhale down and rise up. Team, we're about halfway through the warm-up right now. On your squat, bring your hips back and down, and then squeeze and tuck your tailbone at the top. So you're working what? You're working inner thighs and glutes. I'm stretching through the quadriceps. Let's do one more and hold it down. Good, hold it down, bring the arms in front of you, pull the elbow up. Notice that shoulder stays packed, and then we switch. So we're just preparing ourselves for a little upright row action today. I love an upright row. I'm a big upright row fan because it really makes me feel strong in the shoulders and the back. Let's do 2 more. 1 more each side. My legs are already shaking. Awesome. Tiptoe or heel toe your feet in, bring your hands to your hips. Inhale to hinge, exhale to squeeze. Showing this to you from the side like a door. I'm hinging forward, I'm rising up. Good, let's add the arms. I'm reaching, I'm gonna pull, rise up, and then I'm gonna biceps curl in. Now you heard me mention this. It's unilateral work today. So it won't be bilateral like we're doing in the warm-up. Just fancy words of saying single-sided versus both-sided. So this is both-sided, obviously, bilateral. Last one. Good, last few seconds here. Bring the hands to the hips. Circle the hips around. Just notice any sort of stickiness in the hips. So if you feel funny doing this, I do too. And you have to remember not to take yourself too seriously in a workout, okay? It's all good. Last one. And good. Okay, so we're gonna start with that strength. Grab a single dumbbell. I'm gonna use an 8. Goes in the right hand. Feet nice and wide apart. 45 seconds. You're gonna squat and overhead press. In the overhead press, my palm faces my midline, right? So into the body. Medial grip for those of you that wanna learn a little something about grips. So I have my opposite hand out to my side. I could brace my back. I could also hold my hip, super sassy. Totally up to you. Inhale your way down, push your way up. Inhale your way down, push your way up. Let's do one more. And guess what? It ain't rocket science, boo. It's working out. Other arm. We're gonna keep going with the squat. So you're actually getting 90 seconds of full squats. And then we're gonna keep this dumbbell in the left hand as we move into our deadlift, narrow row, and finishing with a biceps curl. Good. So in this round, we've started with the right arm, and we'll start with the left in the second round. Good. I don't know about you, but I'm starting out a little bit tired. So if that's you, tap into the reserve. Breathe in, remind yourself why you decided to start this video, and work for it. That is your time. Keep the weight, bring it back into the right hand, step your feet a little closer together. Inhale to hinge, pull on the row, rise, and squeeze to biceps curl. Good, hinge, narrow row or medial grip row, rise and curl. I'll show this to you a little bit of an angle here. Inhale to hinge, my knees are soft, I pull, I'm gonna release, and then my elbow comes into my side, and I pull that weight. Now, I'll tell you, 8 pounds, maybe for you, too light. Maybe for you, too hard. Grab something that feels attainable for 90 seconds time, because you're doing this per arm 2 times 45. Good, switch your sides wherever you're at in the rep, but make sure you're moving with power and control. Pull and pull. Good, inhale, exhale, inhale, shh. When my weight comes up here, these turn on too, my booty. So inhale down, pull, and then exhale, squeeze. Again, showing this to you at a little bit of angle so you can watch my arms. I'm hinging, my knees are soft, mainly in the hips. Pull towards the mid-back, and then get that bicep. Summer arms, all seasons arms. Oh man, you know, I've been telling the same joke since like 2012. Nobody's sick and tired of them. Not one person. This is 3, 2, and that's your rest, okay? So set your weight down, towel off if you need to, or just take a quick moment. Notice what's going on in the shoulders. I know for me, when I'm doing shoulder work at the top of anything, I have to be really mindful of how I'm placing them in the sockets. So just notice what's going on in your shoulders. And then we're gonna pick up the weight again because we gotta go. All right, we only got 30 seconds and we're done with that 30 seconds. Feet nice and wide apart, rack the weight to the shoulder, left arm starts, squat, narrow press. And this round, since we've done it, the brain is going, girl, I got it. Now you can pick up that pace. But here's the deal. Don't just pick up the pace and move haphazardly. Pick up the pace and move with power. I love that word, it feels good. So shoot that knuckle set up to the sky, in and out, in and push the air out. You've got 10 more seconds left on the left arm for the whole day. Don't you worry though, we got a lot more weight work coming our way. Some of you might be going, feels cardio. Yeah, I know, me too. But it ain't the star of the show, it's strength today. I've switched my arms. She talks a lot. Drop in. Yes. I'd love to show you my back here. I'm sinking my hips down, my weights in my heels. Push as I drive my hips and pull my belly button in. If you're starting to feel like your shoulder's doing a lot of shrugging, drop off your weight, do it body weight. Drop in. So you can feel that integration of the shoulder first and foremost. If you're ready, pick the weight back up and continue. Finishing the right arm in 4, 3, 2, and time. Place it in the left, bring the feet a little closer together. Hinge at the waist, narrow pull, rise and row. Did I say row? I meant curl. She's gonna get it right. Now, how could I make this harder? I could float my opposite leg. Okay, hinge, row, curl. Ain't impossible, is it? Hinge, row, and curl. Weights on the same side. Hinge, row, and curl. Can you do it a couple more times? Hinge, row, second. If this isn't working, put the foot back on the floor. Switch your sides. I'll start with my feet on the ground. Hinge, row, biceps curl. Yes. Hinge, narrow row, bicep. Okay, one more here, just to solidify it. And then let's go ahead and find that single leg balance. Hinge row, curl and squeeze. I feel that bicep working, especially if I move just a hair slower. Strength isn't about speed, it's about precision. It's about precision. So taking a moment, dialing in, letting go of the outside, really staying focused in on you and I. What's your purpose today? What would you like to see happen? Yeah, that's time. So you're gonna drop off this dumbbell. Now we're gonna be moving into some more work, but we're gonna be traveling side to side for a lateral lunge. So in this interim of time, I'd love to go over the lateral lunge because a lot of times people do them a little funky. So I just want you to take a look at my lunge. I'm gonna take it out to the side. This leg straightens out, this knee bends, and my hips slide back. That's really important here because if I have a sloppy lunge, I'm gonna feel it in the inner knee. I'm pressing through the outer edge of the foot. So showing this to you on an angle, I take it out, hips aim back, back is flat, knee is straight, outer edge of the foot is down. It's really important as we move into this next block of work. Again, we're working that unilateral stuff, but this one is actually alternating. So I'd love for us to grab a set of lighter dumbbells. I'm gonna use my 5s in this instance, but then we'll set those down and we'll go back to that single side work. Deal? Say yes. Timer begins. Here we go for the lateral lunge. Out to the side, kick it back, return in. Out to the side, kick it back, return it in. Out to the side, kick it back. So when I use my lighter dumbbells, I'm able to get a little bit higher on the kickback so that the main star of this show, for the upper body at least, is gonna be the triceps, backs of the arms. Squeeze your seat at the top, hinge, drive, and push. Good. I'm gonna show this to you again from the side. I think it's super helpful. I drive in, pull, push. Get it? Good. Set those dumbbells down, grab one dumbbell, or you can keep this single one. Right foot only here, elbows out. I twist over the front thigh. I twist over the back thigh. It's really difficult. Twist, whoops, and twist. So then as I continue, I start to find a bigger range. I'm gonna show this to you on an angle, I think it'll help. Twist, 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 twist. Back to head on, twist. The leg that's moving, that's my right leg. I'm twisting over it in the front. I'm twisting over the stationary in the back. Good. All right, enough brain nonsense. Let's switch sides. Over the left, over the right. Over the left, over the right. I'm going slow. I'm going slow. Why? This isn't about the cardio aspect. It's about the strength. Twist the whole torso, side to side. Big rotations. Holy cannoli. I feel this work. Now, I'd love to tell you legs are over here in a moment, but that's a lie. So in a second, we're gonna move into an alternated upright row. We did it in the warm-up, so now we'll do it. Full boat. Grab your second dumbbell. Meet me in a little sumo squat. Stay in your squat. One arm, and then the other. So see if you can sink into the legs. My heels are grounded. My chest is broad. I gotta take a break from these legs, man. Stand tall. Upper body nice and tall. Take a break here and there if you need it. I'm 15 seconds out. Legs are shaking. Woo, burning. Couple more. This is the end of set one. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and that is, my friends, time. Drop off the dumbbells for a moment. Quick shakeout. Now team, we do it again. in about 20 seconds. If you think you can grab those heavier set of dumbbells for the kickbacks, I say try it out. I'm gonna try it out. Maybe you'll try it out with me. We'll try it out together. Pick up your dumbbells. Make sure you lift with your legs. We never wanna lift from the back body on its own. And we're gonna go into that alternated lateral lunge. So step your feet together. I take it out to the side, kick it back. Holy cannoli. 8 pounds is different than 5. And if you're at home and you're like, girl, I'm using 10s, I'm using 20s. Well, good, that's great. That makes the workout attainable and accessible for you. If you're at home and you're like, Mandee, I don't even have dumbbells, pick up a set of soup cans from the kitchen. Yeah? She's getting creative. Doesn't have to be heavy weight. Work in that triceps extension. Good, team. Drop off one dumbbell. Keep the other. Left leg moves this time. Weight's a little higher. Twist, twist, twist. I want you to imagine you're putting a little something something into your pockets. Into the right pocket, into the left pocket. I keep losing my balance. So you're watching me stumble around, it's because I'm a human. Balance. It's everyday work. So close. You can, you will. It's why you're here. Come on. 9 more seconds. I know my left leg is really working. My right leg is what's burning though. Good. Switch your feet. Timer starts. Here we go. Ooh, I think I just did that leg. Hold on. That's the right leg. Boom. I knew it felt weird. It's like I just did that leg, right? I did. Turning to the side. I'm afraid I'm gonna fall into the ocean. Okay, that's why I keep turning to the side. Pretty close to the edge here. Twist it. Just shaking my leg out because it's burning. These are turning out to be a lot harder than I thought they were going to be. Sometimes, even my workouts throw me for a loop. 2 more seconds. 1 more second. Grab your second dumbbell. So for me, I'm gonna grab my lighter set. Struggling with balance right now, owning that. I'm gonna add in a heel pop. Heel pop on the right, and then the left. So as the arm raises, the heels come up with it. One heel at a time, or if you're really feeling it, both heels. Oop, wrong heel. Just said both heels. Perseverance, willpower, perseverance, willpower. I'm telling it to myself because my legs are burning. But I can do anything for 10 seconds, so can you. Push forward, push through it with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. You made it through the second round. High five and cheers. This is our minute rest. Now team. And now we're gonna start with our last block of work today. This is core focused. It is single-sided. The balance work is tricky. So if you feel like you need a chair or something to hold on to, kitchen counter, do it. I don't have anything, the wind is blowing. I'm gonna do my absolute best to do my best work, but you're gonna see me fumble around. Find balance on your right leg. Lift your left leg off the ground. Take your right arm down. Left arm is going to twist through and open out. So see how slow I'm moving through this space? And you might even see a little shaking in my standing leg, right? Because turns out single leg balance is hard for me too. So if you're like me and this single leg balance is really tricky, you can land your foot and you can take little breaks. I'm not using weights for this because it's hard enough on its own. Give me 2 more seconds. And now, I don't know about you, but that was really tough on the leg. I'm gonna do the other side. I'm gonna aim to do the modified version so it can really be expressed in its full boat. So my toes on the floor, my arm is down. I'm gonna twist through and reach open. So what elements of the core am I working here? That's a great question. I'm gonna open up to work all of the abdominals and obliques, but what else am I working? Back of the body, erectors. So I'm really working the full boat of the core. Good. So option to float that back leg. It isn't happening for me today, right? Sometimes you just have to succumb to what your body is able and capable of doing. So keep going with this thread through. Again, you could hold a countertop if you need to. Nice. Finishing strong in 5, 4, 3, 2, and that is time. Good. Step your feet together. Bring your feet together and lean over to a side. Now here's the deal. You're gonna hold still. So just focus on a beautiful side bend stretch. As I do that, bottom arm can hug the thigh of my right, or if I want a little bit more, I'm gonna start to float that arm, connect my arms, and open out. So I'm hugging my elbow pretty straightly into the crown of my head, right? If that's too much on the back body or the side, keep the hand on the side body. What we wanna avoid is twisting, right? We just did a bunch of twisting, so now we're just focusing on the side bend stretch. Easy breezy, we head over to the other side. So I'm standing up nice and tall. I'm sliding my left hand down. My right arm is lifting up and out of the rib cage. My shoulders are back and down. Stick my hip out as if I'm trying to glue it to the side of the room. Nice. Turn your chest open. Lift up through the heart space. Roll the shoulders back and down. Let's put a smile on, right? Sometimes just smiling through the work can help. Breathe into it, 9 more seconds. Team, we just have to do this standing core sequence once more today. This is 3, this is 2. Slowly come out of it, shake things out. So that standing core series, we're gonna start it on the left side in this last round. If you wanted to make it a little harder, you could add a dumbbell. I'm gonna demonstrate it with my 5, and I'm gonna have my toe on the floor for obvious reasons, right? So if today's the day where balance isn't your best friend, maybe you add a little load to it and see how that fares. So bring your left foot to the corner here, take your right toes back, soften through your left knee, left arm is down. I'm gonna rotate the right arm across and then open out as wide as I can. I'm looking at my dumbbell. Rotate like I'm threading a needle and rise and open. So it's nice because I'm getting a little chest fly, shoulder fly, and I'm also working the mid-back, right? So if you're really feeling it, option to float the leg. Ooh, twist, open out, right? I'm moving super slow. So I'm not focused on how many reps I'm completing. I'm focused on balance and strength. Beautiful. Switch your sides. Super proud of myself right there. Did it. I tried and I conquered. So open and close it down. So I've got my back toes down and I'm focusing on the rotation of the trunk. The trunk is my nugget, right? I'm twisting, open, and closing across. How far across can I go? Can I reach further with those fingertips each time? So again, the option to float the foot is there. Not for me, not for me, it's not happening. So I open up and I twist through, right? The option's there for you. Go for it. This is 3, 2, and 1. Okay, set the dumbbells down. Feet come together. Left hand slides down the back. Excuse me, slides down the side. And then maybe I take that arm, I meet it. Strengthen through the arms, roll those shoulders back and lean again. So ear muffs. I can actually hear myself really loudly right now because I have my shoulders and my ears and my biceps super close together. It's more difficult for me to stretch to the side when I've got this arm up. So maybe I just have it out. So it's almost like I'm a cheerleader and I'm just reaching. Good. Back through center. Shake it out, reposition the feet if need be. Slide down and reach. Okay, so option 1, I'm here. Option 2, I'm here Option 3, arms reach up, I earmuff it to the side. Can you hold this for 25 more seconds? I can. I'm gonna do it with you. Yes, I am. Breathe into it, even if I'm shaking. Find the peace. It's within you. You can do this. I'm doing it too. 10 more seconds for the whole workout. Dig into it. Single-sided work so good for the brain and body. My friends, come back through the center. Ta-da, you made it. We stretch. So if you need a quick sip of water, grab it, come back, meet me now. I'm gonna start with cat and cow. So I'm gonna turn this to the side. Hands are gonna come to the knees. I'm gonna dome my back. Really try to look up towards my navel, drop my shoulders down. Tuck my chin in pretty deep here. Yeah, so I'm not just stretching through what I think of my spine, I'm also thinking of my neck, right? And then I'm gonna flare everything open. Good, really take your time on this. I am going slow because I can feel each aspect of my spine getting some benefit from the blood flow that's increasing as I open and close my spine. So right here, I'm in a beautiful extension, and then I'm rounding in to flex the spine. Roll the shoulders back. Notice that they're eating the ears. One more time. One of the best stretches. I wake up in the morning, I do this. This is really good for my body. It immediately gets me into, okay, what's next? Kind of like waking up the brain. Instead of scrolling through the phone, just stand up, do some cat-cow, rise to stand. Good, okay, so from here, let's just roll those shoulders back a few times and really emphasize the shoulder pack. So I'm really trying to drop my shoulders down and in. One more time, up, around, and down. And then I want you to physically imagine your fingernails weighted towards the ground. Good, pull the belly button in. And then I'm gonna start to twist over to the side. As I do that, I'm gonna wrap the side body and wrap the hip and twist. Great stretch, another good one. So lift and twist more. I'm just holding the sides of my body. I'm using them as a feedback tool to get a deeper twist. Come back through the center. You just do the other side. It is not difficult, meaning don't overthink it. Do what feels good to your body. Drop those shoulders in, twist a little bit deeper. I am twisting my neck, but the emphasis is on the twist of the spine and mid-back. Come back through the center. Good, take the hand forward, pull the fingertips back. So I know we weren't on the wrists today, but I love a good wrist stretch because I can feel it through my forearms, I can feel it a little bit through my upper arm. Do it one more time, front to back. And then let's switch hands. So left fingers get pulled towards the chest, and then fingers get pulled back. So now I'm stretching the top of the wrist. And I plug my shoulder in, I keep it packed. Do it one more time, because 2 is the magic number today. And then we're gonna come across the chest. So you're gonna come across the chest, pull. We did a lot of back work today, so plug that shoulder in and look over the shoulder that you're stretching. So I'm feeling this stretch through the posterior deltoid, back of the body. Plug that shoulder in again. Switch the arms. Now we did a ton with the arms, but we also did a ton with the legs. So we're gonna get to the legs here in just a moment. Good. And return. Nice. So from here, what I'm doing is I'm just lifting off of my feet and rolling my ankles around, right? So sometimes this is good to do before you work out, but sometimes it's a nice check-in after you work out. How do you stand every day? How do you walk around on your feet? Start to take notice, because those are habits built over time, and that's where you can really start to see some true results. Good, so we're gonna lift off the heels, off the toes, off the heels, off the toes. Couple more times. Team, we've got just a few more moments together. So bring the feet nice and wide apart. Good, drop into the hips towards the right and the left. So what I like to do is just floss front to side. Good, and then rise through the center. Squeeze the seat. Take the arms to the sides, close the eyes. Take a deep breath in and a loud sigh out. We did it. You made it through this strength workout, little bit of core elements, tons of balance. Thank you so much for sticking around, getting through it with me. My name is Mandee. I'm with GymRa. This was a 30-minute strength workout. Have such a lovely day, and we'll see you on the internet.